Mr. Rutherford, bring us home.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Davis, first I want to thank you all for your focus on HUD safety in our buildings, but I do want to bring up Eureka Gardens, you may be familiar with. We had a HUD-assisted property there which was plagued by health and safety issues. Finally resulted in a gas leak that had an explosion. In your written testimony, you mentioned HUD lacked a standard protocol for its offices to ensure life-threatening deficiencies are addressed at HUD-supported housing units after a REAC inspection. How can that possibly be when you're dealing with life-threatening findings? Are they not speaking to local code enforcement? This is, well, first let me ask you this, because that was May of last year. Do we have a protocol now?
We have made that recommendation. You did a great job of addressing that part of our portfolio.
Is that a no?
And much of that work is based on the tragic circumstances that you're talking about. They are working towards, but HUD is working towards migrating to a central location in a way of dealing with these multifamily complaints. Because as you said, our work.
But what you're telling me is right now it's a no.
My understanding is we don't have that yet. And my understanding is that could be dependent on funding, is what I'm learning. It's something we can continue to push on. It's a priority recommendation for us.
Okay, sometimes, even you mentioned the numbers that your people are dealing with. Sometimes I wonder if HUD has just gotten. Do you think HUD has just gotten too big?
I think in terms of too big or too small, I don't know. I have to look obviously at what's in front of us and whether or not there can be accountability in these programs. I do think we have a struggle with capacity at the department. That's something that we have tried very hard to reflect in our top management challenges. We see it throughout the portfolio. HUD's decentralized. Things flow through the department, out to the program partners, and out into your communities where your constituents are. And there's risk involved in that. And there has to be accountability, and we do see a struggle with that, yes.
Right. So is REACT, do they talk, after an inspection, do they actually present any of those findings to structural issues, gas leaks? Do they present those things to a local code enforcement?
I confess I don't know the interaction between local code enforcement and REAC. We all know REAC has struggled. I think I probably speak for all of us. We've been happy to see a reassessment of REAC and the idea of Inspire being introduced. Conceptually, I think Inspire has some great concepts and things that we hope to see implemented and carried out. Because that will Inspire, one of the things they're trying to do is put a greater emphasis on the unit conditions and the health and safety of the tenants.
The health and safety issues, I mean, that ought to be paramount. So, and I'll close with this because it's 11:30. Does HUD have the capacity to do 100%, and if not 100%, what percent are they able to do REACT inspections on properties across the country?
Well, as we know, REAC has been traditionally a sample of properties, and that's why the additional requirement that landlords do a self-inspection every year has been so important. We have yet to see how Inspire will address this. The compliance date, I believe, is October 2025 for compliance with Inspire. I look forward to seeing how that's implemented and see if we see any changes.
Okay.
But capacity is a struggle. It is absolutely a struggle.
All right. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.